Hey guys, it's Liam, and today, guys, I'm gonna do another sit-down video. I know you guys don't like sit-down videos, but I need to, do a Father's Day video, and the reason why I'm doing it today on a Thursday is because, Father's Day is coming up on Sunday, and like I said in my previous um video that I did for Mother's Day, that's gonna be how I say this, guys. So when I said in that Mother's Day video, guys, it's all true, okay? Um, you never know if you're a single dad or a single mother, or if your parents are homeless, or if you don't have parents, it's hard, okay? I agree. And for me, I have two solid good parents. I love my parents, I'm 26 years old, having Down syndrome, and seeing my parents being good parents makes me happy. And I just want to say to you guys that no matter what happens, guys, we all have our ups, and we all have our ups and downs. We cry, we express our feelings, right? It's like, it's hard to communicate when you're sad, when you're crying and stuff. And for me, what I did in that Mother's Day video, I did cry, okay? And I probably will cry in this video again at some point because, again, like I was saying, like, you never know what could happen to your parents. You know, it's hard. It's hard having two, a set of parents, or not a set of parents, and if your parents are divorced, what you're gonna do, right? And I just want to say that every parent out there, you guys need to have kids to enjoy life. Yeah, sometimes you enjoy life without kids, and I totally understand that, okay? But for us, me and my siblings, it's hard. It's hard living in a house where you have a son or a daughter, with special needs. And I just want to say a huge, huge shout out to all the parents that help out, us, with disabilities. And it's hard. Like, growing up for me was kind of hard because, I had speech therapy, I had therapy, I had all types of struggles, and, as my dad was kind of hard because, you never know what my dad or a or another said, how I say this. You never know how my dad feels, and you never know how another dad will feel if, like, another dad has a person, like a kid, with special needs. And I just want to say to my dad that I love you, and I'll never, ever, ever take you for granted. You know, as a kid, I've always taken you for granted, and, it sucks. And seeing you, Dad, makes me happy. And every time I see my mom as well, it makes me happy. And I just love doing these type of videos where I can communicate with you guys, my subscribers, because it shows that I love my family. It shows that I love other families as well. And doing a sit down video opening up to you guys means a lot. Um, I know you guys hate sit-down videos. I know you guys love hype videos and stuff like that. But you guys need to know how I feel about, about things, I have a disability and it's kind of hard to communicate this to my parents, right? And I just want to say to my mom and my dad that I love them so much, for helping me go through a lot, you know. Like, I've always wanted good siblings. I wanted good set of parents. I don't want my parents divorced. I love my parents. Like, you never know what could happen, right? Like, divorced parents are kind of hard too, and going through that stage of life is hard, and I totally understand. If like your parents are divorced and you have to go to one parent to another, and first thing you know they fight, and it's just you can't handle that stress. And for Father's Day coming up on Sunday, I just want to thank all the dads out there because you never ever know what could happen. You know, single dads. You never know if your dad is single and doesn't have a wife, right? And they're looking out for you, and he gave birth to, like, how I say, like, he had you in at the time his girlfriend's stomach, right? But you never know if that girlfriend goes away and you're left with your dad, right? And I feel bad for those single dads and single mothers. This is why I did. This is why I did a Mother's Day video back when it was Mother's Day, which was a couple weeks ago or a couple days ago, whenever Mother's Day was. I think it was like last month. Um, and the reason why I did that was because I love having these sit-down videos of talking to you guys and expressing my feelings, because I love my parents 100%. And you know, I'm living with my caregivers right now, and I'm doing this video in my bedroom in this new house. I've been in this house for 3 to 4 years, and it's not really new to me, but like it still kind of is in a way. Like, to be honest, I love being moved out of my parents' house, but at the same time, it's hard because I love my parents and I want to be with them every single day, right? But sometimes I can't, because you never know what could happen to your parents if they pass away. Who are you gonna be with? Your caregivers, or you could be with your uncles, aunts, grandparents. You never know. Or like godparents. Like my godparents are my uncle and my aunt, and my aunt on my mom's side and my uncle on my dad's side. So it would be hard, if like my parents pass away and I have no one, right? And what could I do? Do my own banking, or helping myself with finances and feeding myself, cooking for myself. I need to learn that. And I have learned that at my parents' house, but now I live here, right? And where I live, they have a gas oven. And I'm used to electric, okay? And like I can cook for myself. Like I can cook ramen, I can cook pizza pops, like in the microwave, okay? But like if I could have an electric oven, I could make myself different meals every day, you know? Pizza one day, spaghetti the other day, sushi, soup, all that kind of stuff. And I'm trying to be independent as well, you know? I'm 26 years old. I'm trying to make a life for myself. And now being here is kind of difficult, even though I love living here. Because you never know what could happen to my parents. Like, my dad's a firefighter, and I feel happy that he is. And but at the same time, you never know what could happen to him. And before you know it, he's out there saving lives and fighting fires. But you never know what could happen if, like, a bad fire. Like, you never know if a bad fire comes. How I say it, how I say it, like, you never know if a huge wave of fire comes towards you, and first thing you know, you're burnt, right? And that's kind of what I don't want from my dad. Like, I love him, and he's my hero. And I never said it. Like, I've said it on radio shows before, and to tell people before, like, my dad is my hero. If it wasn't for my dad, I wouldn't be here in this world, and I just want to give him praise because I love him. Um, you know, and I just want him to have a good Father's Day. And he's working on Father's Day, so I don't know what's going on. And it's hard, you know. I just want to see my dad happy. Like I just want to say this, guys. Never take your parents for granted. Love your parents, because you never know what could happen. If they're homeless, if they're single, if your parents you don't have, and if your parents don't know you, or if you don't know your parents, something like that. Like, even if you're adopted, guys, if you're adopted and you have adopted parents, don't take them for granted. Don't get mad at them for anything. They love you, even though they don't see it. Even though sometimes they want you for your money, even though they want you for your money. You know, I would never do that. Have parents and say, you know what, I'm not right, and how I say this, like, I don't want my parents to be like, you know what, I only have you just for your money, and that's all, and that's it, and my kid, I don't like that. It's a it's a touching subject, and I don't want people being sad all the time. And I love people, and I love how it impacts a lot of you. It impacts me. I just want to say, if you're a parent, you know, you need to stay. If you're a parent, you need to help your kids out and not take them for granted. Because you never know what your kids are going through, and you never know what you're going through as well. And, that's why I do these sit down videos. So I talk to you guys about what's going on in my life. And telling you guys what you guys are going through as well. And if you ever need any advice, you know, comment on this video, and I would literally do another sit down video and talk to you guys. And actually, I'm gonna upload this raw. I'm not gonna edit this video. No. What I'm gonna do is this, okay? If you guys are going through a lot right now, I want you guys to comment on this video and ask me questions, okay? So I can, so what I can do is I can do another sit-down video and I can do a Q&A. And ask, and I can answer your questions. And I can give you advice. Because I would really do that. Like, I'm an advice giver. I could do that for anyone. For my subscribers, my followers, you know? I could really do that. Like, you never know what could happen, right? If you're going through depression, if you have a disability, if like your parents are not doing well, if you're not doing well, then reach out to me and I can literally help you guys out. And that's what I would do. And I also want you guys to comment something too. Because it's Father's Day coming up on Sunday. And I also want you guys to comment hashtag Happy Father's Day to your parents. Or, yeah, say to at hashtag Happy Father's Day to your fathers, okay? Because you never know what your father is going through in a day. You never. If he's single, if he's homeless, if he's at home sleeping, or if he's at home crying, sad, wanting a hug, you know, it needs to get done, you know. I just want you guys to be happy and enjoy life. Okay? And I'm going to do the exact same thing and say Happy Father's Day to my dad on Sunday. Because, yes, he's working, but at the same time, I love my father. And you never know what could happen in these next couple days. You know? I love having parents. And what about you? If you guys don't love having parents, then I'm gonna say to love your parents. Because parents is all you have. You have parents, you have grandparents, you have godparents, you have aunts, you have uncles, you have cousins, you know? They should have like know what they should have? They should have a holiday where it's called not just Mother's Day, not just Father's Day. It it could be like an Uncle Day, or it could be a Grandparents' Day, or it could be Cousin's Day, or something, and you say, "I love you." Because if you don't say "I love you" to your family, then it's going to be hard on you and your family. And you never know what could happen. Okay? That's why I'm doing a sit-down video for you today. Telling you guys to say I love you to your family and say Happy Father's Day to your dad. Say Happy Mother's Day to your mom. Because they need the because they need what they can deserve. And they need love. So what I need you guys to do today is to go hug, go kiss, go do anything and give your parents love. Give your parents love. Give your grandparents love. A kiss, a hug, a dab up, or a fist pump or something. Same with your uncles, same with your aunts, same with your cousins. Go give them love. Because if you don't give them love, you're just going to bottle up all your emotions. And I don't want that for you guys. So what I need you to do today is to give at least one hug and one kiss to your loved ones. Cause I love my loved ones, and so should you. So I just want to say this. Happy Father's Day to my dad. And I love you. And stay happy. Don't let your guard down. And stay strong. And happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. I love you guys. But before I go, I want to say please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment something, and I'll show you guys out in my next video when it comes out. Alright guys, I love you. Mwah. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.